And welcome back to another episode of Creator Cast. I am your host for today. I am Scott of YouTube. I am here with the lovely Benon. How you doing, bud?
Hey Scotty, I'm good, man. How are you?
Good, mate. How was China?
China was awesome. So warm. And did you also know that China is in the northern hemisphere? I found that out after being there.
I did.
I got to apologise to everybody,
I did.
especially the northern hemisphere folk. I don't know what I was thinking. I just thought because I don't know. I've looked at maps and I just didn't look close enough. And 9-hour flight from Sydney should have been an indicator. That's nowhere near the southern hemisphere, dude. What the? But I'm back now, and
we'll claim
it was great. I deserve that sledging in the last episode for sure.
Yeah, it was good fun. All right, well, today's episode we have a special guest. It is the one and only Fogarty Avenue. You boys can reveal yourself.
Hey!
And there we go. How you doing, fellas?
Good. Swimmingly. Yeah. Very nervous.
I just want to let you guys know.
Oh, repping the merch as well, boys. Repping the merch. Thank you so much,
boys.
YouTube.
There we go.
We've had Floyd on before, but we haven't had Les. So g'day, Les, and nice to see you
Hello.
again, Floyd.
Yeah. Yes.
All right, I'll quickly start. Les, you're looking very nervous, mate.
I'm
Just
extremely
relax, calm
nervous.
down.
Ben on is here, and he's like a male model. I'm just trying to contain myself. All right. I'm scared.
Did you say male model?
Yes.
Please tell me you didn't say the words male model and Benon in front of that, because that doesn't work. I'm not a model.
It's gonna
I don't know what
work.
that
Make it
means.
work.
Model
Anyway,
dick
let's
then,
continue.
maybe.
Let's continue.
All right, I'll start with you, mate. So give me a brief description of what Fogarty Avenue is, because everyone's going to be a little bit confused sitting here looking at you two right now.
All right. There's some stuff for you. All right. So basically, Fogarty Avenue is our YouTube channel, in which we comedically, if you can't tell, explore abandoned buildings, drains, and other off-limits areas. Much similar to YouTube's channel. I don't know. We just they're sort of like documentaries, but like extremely stupid. The idea of the videos, I try to make them so weird. I want people to be like, why am I watching this and should I be watching this? But I don't know. They're fun. They're wacky.
That's a pretty good description.
Yeah.
That's a great description. You guys love to dress up, as you can see right now.
Yeah.
How big is your wardrobe collection of weird and wacky dress-ups?
You go first, Blue.
Well, I don't know if you can quite see it, but there we go. The light that's behind me, that is and the width of that whole wall, that's like the dress-up room for my house.
I have 5 boxes in my. Well, there's 4 in my garage and there's 2 in my room, full with costumes. Yeah, it's good
So
stuff.
I've got to ask, how and why did the dress-up begin? Was it just the fact that you guys wanted to be as silly as possible?
Yeah.
I think it was we wanted to troll Jay Boston as well.
Why? Why did we? I don't know about that.
Yeah, no, we just wanted because
Oh.
we knew that we were going to be on his vlog, and so we just wanted to
Be stupid.
Be stupid.
Yeah. I don't know. It's just you're sitting here for 15 minutes watching a video. Let's just make it as fun and as stupid as possible. Why not?
I
We
got
just
to
don't
say
to
that
take selfies
it's
seriously.
probably a good thing Jay Boston's not on tonight with us, because I did notice in your channel trailer there's a little bit of a dig towards Mr. Boston. Do you guys want to explain that one?
I don't know. It wasn't targeted to Jay. It was just more the vlog style of X's. Ooh. Scott, no offense, you're a bit of a vlog style. I don't have a problem with your vlog style. It's just we're not as vlog style. We're more well, you don't see me much on the channel because I'm filming, as opposed to hey, you know what I mean? I don't know. Now you've roasted me. You roasted me.
It's a friendly jab, and we're still friends with Jay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's friendly banter, nothing more. Yeah, all right. So you guys run the channel together. So walk us through exactly how that works.
All right. So Les does pretty much all of the filming, and I do pretty much all of the photography. We have tried in the past switching roles, and it just didn't really work as well as us sticking to usual roles. And so that's what we do. Les does most of the editing because unfortunately I go to uni and so I don't have any time to edit.
And plus, I'm like a beast.
Yeah, and so I
I'm
do
going to
a
touch.
lot of
I'm going
the.
to touch on that in a second. The whole idea of editing as a
Alright.
beast. We'll get back to that.
All right, well,
Yeah.
I'll get back to you.
So
Ben, on
I
that.
do a lot of the like background stuff in the channel because that can sort of be done sporadically and at any time.
Yeah, Floyd's more like the social media manager, like all the Instagram, all the pointless Facebook stuff that I don't care about. I'm like the core content creator, making the YouTube stuff. I'm like the custodian of YouTube. Would you agree, Floyd? I would agree, Floyd. Yeah.
Les, on that note, we understand. I mean, I've heard from Floyd, and I think I've made a comment on your videos once or twice. You have a massive backlog of editing to do. In the case, it could even extend out to like the 6-month sort of period. Is that correct?
Oh, try 2.5 years, Ben. On 2.5 years. We don't.
How do you-
It's only 2 years.
How do you
it's
have
only
2.5 years worth of editing up to
It's
get
2
to? Like
years.
how does that work? Like if I don't edit the day after, at minimum, it's no longer relevant to me. Like you got a 2-year period.
2 year backlog. Okay, I'll explain that because, yeah, I created like a spreadsheet so we could keep track of which videos we needed to edit, and that's how we came up with the 100 video figure.
Swear it's more.
No, it used to be more. It used to be like 120 or
What,
something.
hang on. What's the 100 video figure? Is that how many you've got going at the moment?
That's how many videos that we have filmed but have not edited.
You're 100 videos without editing. You need to stop. You need to stop filming and just bunker down and edit and get those out. Like, wow.
That's the thing, though. That's the thing with what we do. It's so time sensitive to film because a lot of these places get demolished, and so you want to film them before they're demolished or before they get trashed. And
Yeah, you can't just wait.
yeah,
So you just got to like film it during stuff, and you just end up with a mountain. And it's just what happens.
That makes
Yeah.
sense. That
Yeah.
makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah.
Fair enough. I guess in the abandoned urbex space, that's probably the only time that would sort of really work. And you, as long as you capture it, you're sitting on it. Doesn't matter really when you deliver it.
Yeah, like I've had like my friends said like they've written in comments whatever. Like our videos don't date. Like it's just us being stupid in a building. Like if that's 2 years old, that's 2 minutes old. It's still funny and interesting. So.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. You've turned me around on that. I was very concerned about that initially, but you've turned me around.
Yeah. I don't know. Well, like Scott, did you watch a car wash video this week? That was filmed
Yeah, I did.
late 2016. I thought it was pretty
really?
good. Yeah.
I watched that
Yeah.
tonight
Yeah.
actually.
Ooh, thank you, sir.
we've still got videos from 2015 which still haven't edited.
Because now they're just so
Yeah, well,
painful
you-
to edit.
Yeah, it's hard to go back and actually watch old videos. I don't know how you sit there and do it yourself, but if I see like an old video of mine from like 2016, I can't even get like 2 minutes into it these days.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know how you do it, to be honest. All right, let's talk about rebranding, because you guys had a small rebrand there at one point. Talk us through your rebrand, because you had a name change, and go ahead and tell us about that, Les.
Oh, me. Thank you. Validating my ego with attention. All right. So we started off as LMCSX Urbex, which stands for Les Max. Wait, so L.
Yeah, Les,
you-
Max, Charlotte, Steph, Extravagant Others.
Yeah. So it was like me and my friends. This was like pre-Floyd. Me and my friends were like joined up, like, oh, let's make an Urbex YouTube channel. They're like, yeah, we're all gonna help. Only I did anything. Well, no, Steph. No, Steph did stuff in the start. My friend Steph, but she's like not part of Fogarty Avenue anymore. She still can come on Explorers, but she's not like part of the power cluster. Yeah, I don't know. No one could remember our channel name, or if they could, it was just like stuffed up like LMTFXP Urbex. So like, it just doesn't work. It doesn't roll off the tongue. So we just changed it to Fogarty Avenue. Yeah, which Scott knows what building is on Fogarty Avenue.
It would be the Brad Mill.
Yes. All right.
Yeah, so, well, the Brad Mill, if for anyone playing outside of Melbourne, is an extremely famous abandoned building. So you guys how did you pull Fogarty Avenue out? Did you have other ideas for names, or was it just that just came to you and that was it?
Yeah, I had a few other ideas, but the first one I came up with was Fogarty Avenue, and then I was like, okay, well, I better come up with some other ones just to like expand my mind. But then I was like, well, Fogarty Avenue is the best one, so we'll settle with Fogarty Avenue. Yes.
I like. Yeah, there isn't a single person who, if you say Fogarty Avenue, they go, Les and Floyd. Like it really does. You've branded it your own. Really, I love it.
Thank you, sir.
So where did Floyd come into it? So Floyd, did you have ideas for your own channel, or did you just become mates with Les? How did that work?
Yeah. So like Les and I actually met each other through school in like year 7, so 2011. And then in 2013, I moved schools, and so we sort of fell out of contact a bit. And yes, in the meantime, Les started his YouTube channel.
2000, I think it's like June 2015.
Yeah. And I knew what urbexing was. I hadn't thought about starting my own channel specifically for urbex. I'd sort of always thought, I'd like to start my own YouTube channel. I just didn't really know what. And then, one day I received a message from Les saying, hey, I'm going to go exploring some urbexing.
Abandoned buildings, in Port Melbourne.
Yes.
They're on the channel. I think all those videos are uploaded now. Yeah.
They've just been edited.
No, that was like they all came out back in 2015. So damn, I hate this. Okay.
So we got back into contact like October 2015, and then I just sort of was coming on all of the explorers, and all of the others ditched. So and I advocated from the start for a name change because I was like, I couldn't even remember it for ages. And plus, the ego factor, there was no Floyd involved. But I didn't want like an F added into the name because that would just make it worse. I just wanted a name change. I didn't know what to. I just said something more simple, and so then Les was resistant to it for a while, and then he just came and said, what about Fogarty Avenue? It's got the Brad Mill Urbex theme, and I said, yeah, cool, and it works, so that's what we went with.
Do you have all that as all over social media? Like, do you get that handle on Twitter and Instagram, and is fogartyavenue.com available and that kind of thing?
Yeah, we recently...
I'd say that's a yes.
I recently realised that we hadn't purchased fogartyavenue.com. So we've just got that, we don't have any content there or anything, but we've just got it reserved, $10 a year, why not?
Yep.
Yeah. That's a pretty smart decision. I should probably think about doing. I think Danny was that he'd done that recently. I think with his July thing, was that right?
I think so. I think he jumped on that when he could. Yeah. It's pretty important.
I wanted to talk. Obviously, you got. I can't get away from your backlog. But how long do you guys take per edit?
Okay.
You want to answer that one?
Okay, that's a trigger word. But okay, I'll try to work through this. All right. Oh, I've lagged on the screen. Cool. All right. Okay. So an average video, like let's say like 13 to 20 minutes, like ends up on the channel. That normally takes like anywhere from like 13 to 20 hours to edit. What? You're probably thinking.
Wow.
All right. Okay. So like that's from like a good hour and 45 minutes of raw footage of me running around like an absolute idiot. So you got to like watch through all that. Pick all the good bits, and I don't know if you fans have seen the videos, you will after this, but there's so many editing points in the video. Like, Scott, yours is sort of more just like long sort of clips. Ours is like every few milliseconds, like...
If we can cut like half a second out of a clip, then we will.
Yeah, so it's just like, I'm like watching through the clips so precisely, waiting for me to just like breathe in, and I chop out that breathe in, where yours just sort of just like more natural.
Yeah, it's
yeah.
Yeah, we just it's like otherwise we would have like hour-long videos, and it's like nobody really wants to watch it that long. You can get the same content out with 20 minutes. The trade-off being a long edit time.
Yeah, and I reckon our videos are high quality. In the end, I know because like I watched through it like 10,000 times, and it takes it long to make, so I can really pick up on what to delete, what's not interesting, get rid of it, or add this in, that's funny. And since sometimes they take, like, I rage quit, I'm like, this is taking so long, I come back to a project like 2 weeks later, and I'm like, oh, I can make that funny, I can change that, and then it just becomes like the best it could possibly be. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
Do you ever look at finished edits that you're kind of in the stage of like uploading, and you think, if I worked on that for another week, I could get it like 4% better or something? Is that how your mind works?
Normally when I export, I'm like 100% happy with it. Like, maybe like I'd look through and my mum would be like, you spelled that wrong, but I'm like, oh, but like that's pretty much it.
You spelt that wrong.
Yeah.
Thanks, Mum.
Yeah. No, like normally I'm 100% happy when I put it up. Yeah. I don't know.
Cool.
I feel like watching one of your videos is how my mind actually works, where it's like really quick, you're looking at everything. Whereas when I'm actually filming something and I'm in a building, I'm really slow. I'm like really calm, and I like try and take my time. And then if I like sit back, I like sitting back and watching people how they film. You know what I mean? Like I sit back and I watch Les go about it. It's actually really fun to watch.
Yeah.
It's just everything's happening, and I can see how you're editing while you're filming.
Yeah.
It's super fascinating.
Yeah, when I started, I just sort of like walked around like filming whatever. But now, like I actually like film specifically. Like I know how I'm gonna like edit that in my head, and I shoot in a specific way. Yeah.
That's why it takes us way longer to film an abandoned building compared to like you, Scott, or Jay. You know, you might spend half an hour in a place. The same place will take us like 3 hours.
I know, yeah, because you're just more like just sort of walking around like, oh, look at this, look at that, and we're just like.
We'll zoom in a lot of the details as well.
Yeah, I know. We really want to like document like in the absolute highest detail without getting.
Is that the point?
That's very true.
Is that like the whole point of Fogarty Avenue, to document these places? Because I mean,
yes.
Are you guys looking to grow the YouTube channel, or could it be anywhere that you're doing this? Like, could you be hosting them on Vimeo or any other platform? You know what I'm saying? Like, are you guys looking at it?
I know what you're saying.
Yeah.
We do take it from a documentary perspective, so I guess in that sense, yeah, they could be anywhere. It's definitely not a format that would be exclusive to YouTube. But at the same time, it's like, well, YouTube is sort of the best available platform to put them out on, because, yeah, we can grow our audience, and yeah.
I don't know. Like, you notice in our videos, like, the titles are extremely boring. It's just like, abandoned, blah, 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 factory. Like, why? Like, where Scott might be like, whoa, got attacked by this, or something like that. You know, but like, that's so people like, I used to work there. I wonder what happened to that building. They can look it up. They find our video. They can see it. We want to categorize and like document these buildings for future generations to see.
Yeah, and having said that, your most popular video is the Pizza Hut one, which obviously gets searched quite regularly.
Yeah, it's been demolished now. I'm tempted to just like film the demolished ruins. Yeah, it's been demolished for like 2 years, just to like, suck up those views.
Why do you would you think that video, because it's got Pizza Hut in the title, would you say that's the reason that video is so well viewed, or?
Yeah, it's just because it's like a big brand. Like if you went to a Macca's or a KFC or something, I'm sure they get heaps of views. Well, we do have a KFC. It's got like no views, but it's not good. We couldn't even get in or anything.
Right.
Yeah, I think the Pizza Hut video was like, you've got the brand behind it, which gives it the sort of initial push that you need, and then we've got the video behind it, which is decent quality, and like, I think the intro is pretty cool.
Me too.
Yeah, where we like mix in old footage with like how the new how the place looks today.
Well, it's just like old 80s, like Australian Pizza Hut ads with the footage of the building.
Yeah, so it's like the video itself has got good content, and then you've got the brand to push it that bit further.
Yeah, and plus it came out when the whole like Five Nights at Freddy's thing was going crazy, so I guess that kind of helped. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, just before we wrap up,
We're wrapping up.
I've got some quick fire questions for
Okay.
you that Danny Black has come up with that we
Ready.
ask everyone. All right. So let me just find them here. Actually, so quickly, why did you start YouTube?
To document abandoned buildings.
And have fun. Yeah. Oh, and plus I just like making
That was
videos,
easy.
so I wanted to make some videos.
Yeah. Who were your inspirations on YouTube?
Yeah.
The proper people.
Yeah, Adam the Woo. Scott, looking at you. Adam the Woo.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
like I started watching him in like 2011, and I was always like, oh, I want to go and trespass illegally in buildings myself. And yeah, and then I just did it one day and filmed it and put it on YouTube.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly. Adam the Woo is probably my number one inspiration on YouTube, and probably how we sort of met in the end.
Yeah.
Kind of weird when you think of it. How does your family like your YouTube channel and how you go about it? Liz, you can
Oh, I
start.
can start. Well,
Right.
if you've seen
Yep.
any of my videos, no, Scott and wonderful Benon has, they're in my videos. So there's pretty much your answer. They love my channel. They like what it makes me do and the places
That's
I get to go. And yeah, they're in it. So they pretty much condone it. Yeah.
Yeah, my parents are similar. I mean, they're not in the videos, but they don't watch my videos, but they say they want to. They just never get around to it.
They say they want to.
They say they want to. And
Yeah.
they
I wanna be a
they know
millionaire,
all about
but-
it, and I think Dad said he went training as a kid, like around my age, and so he has that background. And Mum was a little bit concerned at first about the whole trespassing thing, but then she got used to it, and so yeah, they're both pretty cool with it.
Yeah.
Yeah. We sort of touched on this one, but what is the biggest struggle for you guys?
The editing
Edit
time.
times, yeah.
Edit time. Like, yeah. In my eFame update video, I sort of went into like the whole chaos that's going on because I've got a job now. So before I was just like a slob, just like editing because I didn't have a job, didn't go to school. It's like, but now I've got a job. I work like 11 hours a day, Monday to Friday, and then I get back and I'm pooped. So yeah, like, and plus I just haven't been enthused to edit recently, and it's just added to the chaos. And yeah, edit time is your
Yeah.
answer there. Yeah.
Yeah, that's
And
it.
plus, I don't wanna
where
just-
do you
ooh.
see the...
Can I just add
No,
something?
go on,
Yeah,
go on. Keep going.
I could probably just like chuck something together, but like I put my name on it. It's like I would say Les approves this message. I don't want to just chuck something out. So yeah, continue your question.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Where do you see Fogarty Avenue going in the future?
Who wants to answer that?
I'll answer. I think we see ourselves slowly but surely growing our audience. I actually put our subscriber count into a spreadsheet so we can continually see our sort of growth rate. YouTube tells you like how many subscribers you gain per day, but it doesn't give you like a grand total over time graph. So that's interesting to see. I can send you a screenshot of that or something if you want.
No.
Not now, but yeah. And so yeah, slowly growing our audience and just like going to more places, hopefully reducing our backlog, and hopefully one day able to put out more than one video a week, so that yeah, we can continue.
If you've got 100 videos to edit, that's over a year worth of content, well over a year
Yeah.
worth of content. So
It is.
I hope you can. I hope you can reduce that backlog as well. I
Yeah.
got another question to add
Oh,
on to that.
I wanted to add my answer to that though. I would
go-
like
yeah,
to
go-
make
go-
this
go
my
for
job.
gold.
I would like to make this my job. I plan to live in the country in the middle of nowhere and just be like an e-famous YouTuber, like a hermit. That's my goal. All right, now for your question, Ben.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
That's just thrown me off my track right now. What was I going to say? It was
something to
about-
do with backlog.
I was gonna ask you if you, aside from Jay and Scotty, who we both know, or inside the Urbex community, what channels are you guys watching?
Scott.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you said apart from.
Oh God!
Yeah.
I wasn't listening.
Apart from these two lovely chap that we know very well, there's got to be other Urbexes. Oh, and Panda Explorers, of course.
Yeah,
But
of course.
Legend.
who else? Who
Yeah,
else is
of
out
course.
there that we don't know about?
Ash Weaving.
Ash Weaving. I don't know. I don't really
He
like
doesn't.
watch.
He doesn't upload much. I don't actually
Mm.
watch that much Urbex content.
Yeah, I used to. I just haven't really been into watching it that much anymore. Like This Is Dan Bell, I guess, every now and then.
Every now and then, the Proper People, as I mentioned before.
Yeah, I don't know. I mainly I just watch like my friends, so like Scott, Andrew Explorers, stuff like that.
Yeah, I was gonna say the same thing. Like, I don't actually watch that many Urbex channels. I could honestly say I watch you guys when your videos come out. Honestly, there's not that much that grips me. It becomes very. You don't want to burn yourself out on it. I feel like you just want to, and I like seeing obviously my friends being you guys, but I want to see places that are in my area as well. So
Yeah.
it's also good to sit there and watch local stuff, and then you know the history of it, and you know where it is, and yeah, then that becomes exciting. Yeah, I'm with you on that one. It's yeah, I don't want to burn myself out on the abandoned stuff too much.
It's interesting. I just don't care enough to like watch other people's that I don't know.
Yeah, I'm with you on that one. All right, well, I think that's just about it, fellas.
I've got something before
go
we
on.
wrap it up. I've got something that may be a little, could be a little bit of a hot topic here.
Yeah. Okay.
Floyd, you're wearing a Egyptian headpiece.
Oh my
I just
God.
wanted
Yes.
just wanted to put this to you. Just wanted to see how you'd react with all this cultural appropriation, insensitivities, and whatnot going on out there. If one of the viewers that was watching now somehow took offense to you wearing that, being that you're not Egyptian, how would you answer to them? Because I've heard of people wearing the Indian headdress in Instagram photos and copping all kinds of flack because they're not Indian or not Native American. See, I'm going to get flack for saying that word, but I'm just trying to find out if someone did say, oh, these young kids may be great urban explorers, but they're culturally inappropriate, how would you answer that?
I would answer it as, yeah, it's really I had no intentions of it being Egyptian specifically. It just happens to be that. And, you know, you watch our other content and you'll see we find just the wackiest looking stuff possible simply for the fact that it's wacky. And, yeah, it's just unusual to see somebody walking around in an abandoned building wearing something as crazy as that. So,
Like, I mean,
So you
this
hear
is
that?
Yeah.
All those social justice warriors out there that are already getting to the keyboard, just chill out. That could be an astronaut's helmet. That could be a peacock feather. It could be anything. Relax, sit down,
could be anything.
have a glass of water and chill.
That is a whole rant topic within itself. I could unpack that for like 30 minutes. But if you're mad about cultural appropriation, don't wear pants because you probably didn't create pants. Right? You didn't. You know, don't use
How
a
do you
light
know I
bulb
am wearing
if you're
pants?
from India, okay? Because it was invented by an American person. How
I
far are
just
you
said,
willing
how
to
do
go?
you know I am
Oh, my
wearing
earpiece
pants,
fell
by the
out.
way? That's probably the best
It's
time for
pants
that
off
earpiece to
Monday
fall out.
at Creative Con.
I just wanted to make sure, like, just
Alright.
in case people were getting upset. So it's good
I don't know.
to address these issues.
Yeah. All right, well, that's it. Fogarty Avenue, thanks for coming on.
You're welcome, sirs. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, I'm sure I'll speak to you on the flip side. Enjoy.
It was
will.
good to
Hey.
see you
Nice talking to
again,
you.
Floyd, and
Yes.
lovely to
Thank
meet
you for having
Les.
us.
You're
Yes.
welcome, dude.
Plug. All right, we're done. Thank
All
you.
right.
See you.
See you, boys.
All right, there we have Fogarty Avenue.
Fogarty
Lovely,
Avenue.
lovely gentleman.
In the flesh, yeah. They're not
What-
nice to
Oh,
hear them
sorry.
talk.
Is it
In
done?
the flesh.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's
we're not
something-
meant to talk.
They're still yapping in the background.
See, if I was Fogarty Avenue right now and we finished an interview like this and I knew I had 100 episodes to edit, I'd be rushing off to edit. I'd be squeezing all of my day into editing.
Let's get daily uploads.
Yeah.
Let's get daily uploads from Fogarty Avenue.
Yeah, that'd be pretty cool.
No.
We've got to somehow try to work.
All
We've got
right.
to help them get that 100 videos down to at least 80. You know, like, and not take
Alright.
20 weeks to do it.
Yeah. All right. Well, we'll wrap this video up quickly. We'll give a plug to our Facebook page on Facebook. What is it? Facebook.com/groups/creatorcast. Jump over. We want to get as many people on there as possible. Smash that like button. Hit that subscribe button. We want to keep growing this channel. As Les said, we wanted this to be our full-time job as well. So let's just keep growing and doing it together. Leave comments below. If you want to be a guest, jump on the Facebook group. Leave a comment. We're always open for anything. All right, Benon, you know what to do.
Thanks, Scotty. See you next time, man.
See you, mate.